Hello guys, and welcome once again to the last game in our little Chao Games Showcase we're doing. This one is not actually just Spark the Electric Jester, though that is a wonderful game. It is on Steam. You should go buy it. It's honestly pretty good. They made by like Pepper, who made Sonic before and after the sequel. This was his first original project that he actually charged money for. I personally think it's his best game so far. I would say as far as non-Sonic games at least. But yeah, this is actually not just Spark. This is a mod. As it says in the description, the first mod for one of the best indie platformers, Spark the Electric Jester. Play as Spark in 3 acts plus a boss from Sonic after the sequel. You don't need to own the game, but we recommend supporting Lake Peppered. So this is actually a mod to add basically one full zone of after the sequels, one of the zones from Sonic after the sequel, wonderful game, into Spark. And let Spark play through, which is kind of an interesting mashup mod. I like the idea of that, so I want to check it out. But before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. And if you really want to help out, come over to Twitch. I'm trying to reach partner, but I need more viewers to do it. Always need more viewers. So if you want to come by, whether it's to lurk or to talk, think about doing it, because it adds to the view count, and it helps support me immensely. I also have a pretty cool Discord channel if you want to check that out, and I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. Links are in the description, so check them out at your leisure. Now, one moment as I have an intermission. Hello, boyfriend. How are you?
I crave snacks. You have snacks?
Snacks? I don't have any snacks. No, I don't have any snacks. What kind of snacks do you want? I mean, there is a place on Skip the Dishes that just sells snacks and candies. There's like 3 of them now. So I just figured I'd bring that up.
No bit markets.
This is not... I could discuss snacks with you further in after this game. It's just a one zone mod, so but I can discuss snacks with you further. I'll come out and talk to you about it. Alright, anyways, let's check this out. Hello there. Hi. This is the part where I ask if you want to see the tutorial. But before I do that, don't go thinking you already know how to control me. Bet you're gonna die in the first 10 seconds of the game. Oh, what? I got a few new tricks. A few tricks that are worth learning. They did definitely help you. Trust me, dude. So you better choose wisely or I'll break your kneecaps. Oh, Sparks, you got more violent lately. He was never the same after the first game. Okay, I guess I'll play it. So, if you don't know what Spark the Electric Jester is, it's Sonic inspired, but definitely different. Alright, here we go. First, the basics. No, this doesn't play like your typical Blue Hedgehog game. Yeah, I know that. Actually, it has been a while since I played, so check out the tutorial again. It's not a bad thing. Because it has been quite a while. I actually 100%ed Spark. Just playing it by myself. I didn't actually stream it. Cool. Keep in mind you can fire a charge in 4 directions. Up, down, left, right. Now we're going to say a little bit more complicated. Hit W normal attacks. Blue bar will fill up. That's your stack bar. Fill up by attacking. Once the bar is full, use a charge shot. Does more damage. There's actually a bit of, Sparks 2 wasn't as good, unfortunately. Also, that was more Spark the Electric Jester. Technically Spark 2. Alright, let's do other wall jumping. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah. Ta-da. That's all for now, but there's a lot more I can do. See it? Press start, enter. Not here, though. That'll skip this cutscene. Also, I think we're not allowed to pause. Yeah, should I see if it's because W does that. See you on the field. Good luck. Okay. So yeah, after the sequel's first zone was Spark. This is really interesting, actually. So, Spark has multiple outfits. He's a bit Kirby-esque in the sense that he can get different outfits with different abilities. Like that one. If I can get up to it. Wait, actually, hold on. Can't you? I could have sworn there's a way to, like, double jump in this. Yeah, just use your attack. Okay. So I'm now in Fire Jester. The game is also kind of a beat 'em up. The way the mechanics work, basically. But yeah, we can always use our dash to go up ramps and stuff if we need to. Doesn't really let us go upwards otherwise, but it is a way to move around. And the dash is kind of just whatever, spam it if you want, kind of thing. Also, please appreciate the After the Sequel music. After the Sequel is great music. Full custom soundtrack, just like before the sequel. But yeah, our dash isn't very powerful, but it is... Oh, hey, what's this one? Ah, here we go. This is wind, rather. Wind actually gives us like a triple jump. So it gives us a lot of mobility. I think it's a less powerful form, but I think it has a good knockback. Well, I can't quite remember. Ow. Also, the little things we're picking up, I think those give you health if you pick up enough. Oh, electric bat. This is just Spark, normal Spark, but he has a fucking bat now. It's good. But it's reliable. It has good range. I think there was a ring there originally, maybe. Save. Yeah, I honestly should play... I should do a marathon of before, after the sequel, and the Chrono Adventure, or whatever it's called. Ah, sword. Ninja. Edgy, it's called. It's literally called Edgy, I forgot about that. Before and after the sequel and Chrono Adventure are all part of the same timeline, I guess you could say. Though they also take place between other games in the official series. It's kind of weird. But anyways, I should maybe marathon all of like Fepard's Sonic games. There's also the Chrono Adventure. Chrono Adventure also had like a sort of a precursor / demo, which was also technically its own game. I don't remember what that one was called. Anyways, if I play all 4 of those, that would make a really good Lake Fepard marathon. Oh shit! Should I actually do a marathon? Holy crap! That would take a while. Those are long games. Those are all very long games, except for the one that's kind of a precursor. Did you play Sparks? I did. Spark the Electric. It's technically Sparks. You keep saying Spark 2, but it's actually Fark the Electric Jester. Because Spark has an evil. He's kind of got a Metal Sonic of a sort called Fark, who's not actually evil. Well, he was in the first game, but then he got not so evil. But he's still edgy and stuff. Kind of like Shadow, actually. He's kind of a Shadow, I guess, to Spark. But yeah, Fark the Electric Jester was Spark 2, basically. It's okay. It actually is in 3D and tries to go for a kind of a Sonic Adventure style, which it kind of did okay, but it was also just, I don't know. Spark 1 had a decent story, not an amazing story, but a decent one, and decent levels, like selection stuff. Fark just didn't really make any sense. Its story was weird. It was just kind of a mess, in my opinion. If you're not familiar, I'm familiar with this. So, like Fepard, he started by just making Sonic fan games, and really good ones, like I mentioned. But eventually he did break out with Spark. That's his original IP that he can use to sell games. If you search Spark the Electric Jester on Steam, you will find it. But yeah, he wanted to start making his own original games and you know, making money off them, which is completely reasonable. Especially with the amount of work he kept putting into. Oh god. Ow. Especially with the amount of work he kept putting into each of these games. I'm serious when I say that before and after the sequel, I kind of put them together because they're kind of a good set. They are basically my favorite Sonic fan games. Possibly favorite Sonic games, actually. I might legitimately say that I enjoy them more than actual Sonic, like official Sonic games. At least in some ways. They're not quite as polished as some official entries, I suppose, but that doesn't actually matter to me because of the level of fun they provide. Good idea, Beerus. Also, as this soundtrack we're hearing right now, this is indeed the soundtrack for after the sequel's first zone. Here's how before and after the sequel are amazing to me. I'm a very musically inclined person. Before and after the sequel, they have a lot of, I don't remember how many zones each game has, but it's a lot. Every zone has 3 acts. Every act has a unique visual flair. Like you can tell that, you know, all acts from one zone are the same environment, but the environment is constantly changing from act to act, and like, you know, the background and like what's going on. There's usually a time progression for each area. And also every single act gets its own song, which is usually a remix, you know, it's more or less the same melody for each act in the zone, but every act gets a unique song called the same, using that same melody, which I just love that. I just absolutely love that attention to musical detail and visual detail too. That level of effort. Seriously. 3 acts, and something like 10 zones for at least one of the games. So keep in mind, that's like 30 songs. That's like 30 stage songs for one game. 30 stage songs for, like, that's not a small number of songs. Yeah, Lake Feppert is not a musician. He hired musicians. He hired some really good, talented people for his games. I think he hired them for Spark as well. I know Falk is one of them. Mr. Lange, or Lange, I'm not sure how you say his name. Who else? Just some really good musicians that I think I know from other projects. Yeah. What's No Straight Roads? I don't know what that is. That's cool though. I like how I've just been stuck on Edgy for most of this run now. That's fine though. But yeah, like for instance, I believe the first zone of I forget the name of this place, but after the sequel's first zone here, the first act was up in the clouds. We were up in the clouds, and now we're more on ground level. So the first level took place in like up high in the mountains of this area, and now we're kind of more in the valley. It's still the same environment, but it's a different part of the environment, which is really nice to look at. And then when you get to Act 3, you're still in the valley, but now the weather's bad. Now all those weird pillar towers we've been seeing, they make sense now because they're actually weather vanes. Or slash lightning rods. Kind of both, I guess. So yeah. What is No Straight Roads then? Is that a music theme game? Makes sense. I seriously love the variety in the soundtracks for Before and After sequel. They literally explore multiple genres, some of which you've seen with Sonic before, some of which you haven't. I mean, they did dubstep. Sugar Splash Zone, dubstep. That fucking zone has dubstep, and I like it. I don't know how they did that because I don't like dubstep. Basically, they really matched the genres to the stages, and they just made every zone feels like it has a real identity, I guess I'd put it. Not to mention, each zone feels like an adventure where you're, like, since every act changes, like you were seeing here, it really feels like you're progressing and on an adventure. Like, you are making forward progress through an area to another area. It feels natural, it feels like actual adventuring, and I like that. You can see the mechanic here is that whenever lightning strikes, we get to see the platforms. Kind of a neat mechanic. They exist regardless, fortunately. This is a cool mashup, though. This works surprisingly well. I guess it's not too surprising, though, since Spark is sort of Sonic-inspired, considering the Lake Feppert's work before that was basically all Sonic stuff, so it kind of makes sense that there's a bit of a Sonic vibe and cohesion with Spark. This is a pretty well done mod. A lot of work was put into this. I don't think Spark can drown. I'm actually gonna check that. No, I know he can't, because there's a sewer level in his game that I think takes place almost entirely underwater, and he's totally fine through it. Oh, the enemies we're fighting, by the way, they're not from Sonic after the sequel. They are Spark enemies. Just to make that clear for anybody that was confused. Save point. Now, are we gonna fight the boss of this zone, or is it gonna be something different? I wonder. Alright. I wonder, because the boss of Sonic after the sequel's first zone is pretty good. I'm not gonna spoil it. I really like that boss, though. Nobody, if we see it here, everybody will instantly know why I like this boss. Just gonna do a little cautious slide here. Honestly, I really should play them through. They're actually... I think I actually have them downloaded somewhere for safekeeping, if I recall, but... I think I actually played the first game. Oh, is there no boss fight? Oh, no boss fights? Oh. I guess that might... Oh, hello. Never mind. I guess we are doing this. Ow. Actually, Tails... It's Metal Tails, actually. I wonder if it'll have the same mechanic as the actual fight. Oh, shit. Maybe I should use... Ow. I'm getting kind of wrecked here. Hold on. Whoa. Three? Okay. Shit. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. No! I'm not dead. Somehow. That's surprising. Yep, we're doing it. So, the very first boss of Sonic after the sequels is a two-phaser, and I think it's kind of awesome. However, we died. It's fine. We have lives. We had to continue or something. I don't know what we had. Oh, he has a lot more health in his face. That makes sense. Breakfast time. That is the name of the song, actually. Yes. It's a good song. I'm going to totally die because I'm not good at Spark anymore. There was once upon a time where I beat 100% of the game, but I don't think that's this time now. Ooh. So I lost my stock. That's okay. It's fine. Ooh. Yeah, please appreciate this boss theme. It's really good. Ooh. Oh yeah, did I not mention that Sonic Before and After the sequel, every single boss gets its own boss theme. It's not a repeated theme for any of the bosses. Oh, what? Oh, the lightning goes upwards. Shit. I didn't realize it covered a wider area up there. So every single boss in those games also has its own theme specifically dedicated to it. Seriously, way too much effort put into Sonic Before and After the sequel, I think. Ow. This actually might be really hard. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right. For some reason you get 2 health bars, I guess? I don't know why. Oh, right, he switches sides and does it again. Forgot about that. Okay, just gonna take my time with this boss. Ow. Not that much time, I need to actually jump. Oh, fuck me. Right. The lightning here is dangerous, and I forgot that. Ah, fuck! When the homing lightning comes in, it strikes a lot faster. So, oh man, I gotta be careful here. I gotta be on my A game here. Actually, wait, don't I have a stock? Yeah, I do. How do I... There it is, there it is. I have my thing back. This might make things a little easier. At the very least, it'll increase my hurt box. Which is good for doing damage. There we go. When I have the bat out, I think my jump is actually higher too, which makes it a little safer to jump over his stashes. Ow. Yeah. He's a slippery boy. I got it this time. Ow. Never mind! Actually, no, that's right. 2 hits. Fuck you! I don't know why I don't know why I always have a second health bar. I don't remember that from the original game. But yeah. That wasn't Tell's doll, by the way. It was kind of a... It was Metal Tell's, which has a slight Tell's doll reference because of the little dongle it had, which I think was getting struck by lightning. I think effectively Metal Tell's could control lightning because it was kind of a lightning rod robot. But yeah, that must have taken a lot of work to mod in that boss into the Spark. That Spark's bosses are entirely different from after the sequel's bosses, so it's not like they reskinned something to make that boss. That was just straight up after the sequel's boss. So I'm actually quite impressed. The modder here did a lot of work to put in what the hell is that zone called? I keep forgetting the name of the first zone. There's a lot of work clearly put into this to make that all work. That boss was specifically coded into this Spark game engine, so nice work, honestly. It wasn't a one-for-one recreation either, I could tell. There's a few differences. Something heights. I couldn't, let me look it up. Hold on. Also, I can actually answer a question about after the sequel now that I wanted to answer before. Horizon Heights. The first zone's Horizon Heights. That was a good that was a good mod. I wonder if they intended to add more to it, or like, do they want to make a full-on Spark in after the sequel game or mod, or are they going to stop here? I don't know. Regardless, they did a good job. This was a very solid mod. I've seen a lot of modding experiences where it's really slapdash and sloppy. We saw a lot of that actually during Sage. We saw a number of we played a few mods here and there that were just like to Sonic games or whatever that were just kind of blah. But that was really solid, honestly. They did a good job on that. Oh, there's Fark. By the way, that's Fark. He's a robot. Unlike Spark. Spark is not a robot. But yeah, that was pretty neat. They did a good job on that. I suppose, with that, Spark Legum, that's who did it. Legum. Spark Legum. Legum, Neum, kick 'em. I don't know. Beat 'em up. But yeah, so that was Spark in Sonic after the sequel. A well done little mod. Probably a small scale. They probably don't intend to extend it beyond that, but regardless, that was a nice little fun little romp. I think it was done off the demo of Spark, the free demo. That's why. It's normally Spark costs money, but there was a free demo release. I think that's what this was modded off of, the free demo. So that works out. That's not, you know, that's nice and legal, nice on the up and up. But anyways, that was Spark and Sonic after the sequel. Oh yeah, Sparkle Gem. Good point. That is probably how it was meant. I need proper capitalization to understand words sometimes. Thank you.